What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome back to the Straight Facts Unmatched Experience. I do appreciate you guys for tuning in to your girl, liking the content, drop in the comments down below, and liking the videos. I do appreciate you guys. Y'all, I'm so tired, but I was just like, let me go ahead and get on here and do this video for you all because I don't want to leave y'all hanging. Plus, it's just been so much going on this app. I was like, let me go ahead and get on here because there's been one, two, three lives that Strong Mom and Chrissy have done in regards to this foot on neck person, and she done doxed the wrong person and all types of things. So I was just like, yeah, let me get on her and talk about this because everybody else done had their little 2 cents as to how they feel and how they, whatever. But I was just like, let me get on here and talk about this because it just makes absolutely no sense that a person can hop on here and talk about how they have gotten stalked and harassed and how their children's lives were so much in danger and how their new address have been blasted and have been found and all types of stuff like that. But you can keep getting on here addressing this woman foot on neck instead of just moving in silence, handling this business off of the internet. You seem to keep entertaining it and coming into the internet about it, and I don't understand why. I mean, as a mother with children, I feel like if somebody is going to put my kid's life and my life in danger, the last thing I'm going to be doing is taking to my platform to discuss about how I'm doing this and how I'm doing that and talking about anything in regards to the matter, period. Because I'm going to be handling it off of the screen. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to need to know how I'm protecting my household because it's already been blasted and plastered all over the internet due to somebody taking pictures of the outside and the backyard or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? It's just like I wouldn't be taking to my platform to let anybody know how I'm handling a situation in regards to how I'm protecting my household. But if you want to try to do a scare tactic and try to make somebody stop talking about you, then this is what you would do. Because if you have an attorney, if you have contacted the proper officials, then there wouldn't be no need for you to keep talking about it. Why would you keep coming to talk about it? Because the more you are talking about it, the more you add fuel to the fire for this person to do more to you. And I'm not saying that you're supposed to cower down and back down, but what I'm saying is that you're supposed to handle it in a way to where you wouldn't let that person know what you're doing. You're not ever supposed to let somebody know what you're doing and how you're going to do it. You're just supposed to get it done and let them feel whatever it is that they need to feel. You don't need to come over and make no public service announcement as to how you are handling how you're protecting your household. Like I said, if somebody has been following your boyfriend and your kids around and all that type of shit, then you need not to be discussing anything further on your platform in regards to that individual. Just handle it, move in silence, and move on. Period. But if you don't have no content and you just want people to keep talking about this situation because you really don't want what really was about to get exposed from this person to come out, but you just don't realize that by you doing that, and then you dox the girl's sister instead of doxing the chick that was actually on here doing the stuff that she was doing to you. That's why you should never participated off in that. And like I said, if that was a scare tactic, you just don't know. Now that you are aware that this girl got some type of mental issues and some type of problems or whatever, you should be feeling some type of way. You should be very concerned and very afraid or something. I mean, not afraid, but you should be very concerned or whatever because you know that this girl got a mental issue problem or whatever. You done outed her sister out or whatever. She's done came out or whatever. She's done exposed herself as to who she is, which was, you know, people do what they do, which was dumb to me, but hey, to each his own or whatever. Who am I to tell her what to do or what not to do? But, I'm just saying, to deflect her from the stuff that girl was going to come on here and expose from Chrissy. Chrissy got on here and decided that she was going to get on here and try to call herself being head honcho. Oh, I'm going to take matters into my own hand and I'm going to find out who this person is and then I'm coming to my platform and I'm going to talk about it. Instead of going to the police, instead of going to somebody letting them know that she's experiencing this and taking all of the recordings and the evidence that she have and handling it that way. Now she keep coming on YouTube talking about this woman, talking about this female instead of just handling it. Handle it and leave it be. Because the more you talk about it, the more you are adding fuel to the fire and the more she's going to want to get on here and do more shit to you. I'm just saying, no cower down and don't back down, but you can always handle shit off of camera. Don't always have to be on. Everything don't have to be voiced on camera. It don't have to be seen on camera. You can handle things off of camera and let it be what it's going to be and go from there. And that's just that on that. Because you can't control what somebody else do or what somebody don't do. You can only control what you do. So I'm just saying, You know, why keep coming on here talking about this? It's no point. It really isn't. Just protect your household as you should. You are a mother of 9 children. I don't care if Cash is not there, but you are a mother of a whole lot of kids. So you have to protect yourself as you see fit. But if you're going to protect yourself, move in silence about it. Don't hop on YouTube letting everybody know how you're handling the situation when you know you're really not handling it, because you already know what's really going on in that household, and you really don't want to draw too much attention to your household because of what's going on. And whatever that girl had to expose about you, you did not want it to be exposed. So that's why those videos start coming down. She had already let it be known that she told you that if you didn't take those videos down, that she was going to expose your address, and she was going to do this and she was going to do that, or whatever the case may be, is what she said. So that's why those videos were disappearing, because if you gonna stand 10 toes for your children and for the safety of your children, and you said that this is what you did it for, then why would you delete those videos? Why wouldn't you keep them up? I'm just saying, why wouldn't you keep them up? Why would you delete them? Because she told you that she was going to go ahead and release whatever it is that you don't want her to release. So this was just more of a, I want you to shut up. Stop talking right now. Don't say nothing else about me. Don't bring nothing else to the YouTube streets about me, because, Sonny, I got you. I got your information, even though it was somebody else's information. It wasn't hers. But it was somebody close. I mean, kudos to her. She was able to get close. It just wasn't the person that was actually doing those things to her. And that's why you should not participate in those type of dirty ass games, because you never know who you could be doxing, and you never know who might take that the wrong way. You know, they may feel like, hey, if you want to meet me, I'm going to show up at your motherfucking doorstep and you going to meet me. We going to have a personal meet and greet. You understand? So that's why you shouldn't participate in any type of doxing. But you have people that's on this app that like to dox people's information when they get mad, when they don't have nothing else to stand on. It's like, I'm going to find something to stand on, even if that means I have to dig up your mama, your grandma, your dead grandma, your dead grandpa's information and plastered and blasted all over the internet. I've done seen all types of shit on this app that makes absolutely no sense from these grown-ass individuals. It doesn't. And you call yourself an exposing somebody. I mean, what does that do for you at the end and at the beginning of the day? What does that do for you when you call yourself trying to expose somebody and their information? I don't care if a person did it to you first or not. It does not mean that you have to follow suit, because you never know what type of situation you can get yourself off into when you play in those type of dirty games. That's why you should handle it in ways to where people don't know how you're going to handle it. Then you wouldn't have to worry about what somebody is saying and, and this, that, and the third, because you going to handle it off the screen, and you're going to move in silence, and you're going to do whatever you need to do to take care of the situation and see to it that it gets handled. But if you have an attorney, I'm saying these females always talking about how they have these attorneys and stuff, but they be talking too much. If you have a case that's going on or whatever towards somebody, or you're building one, you are not to be coming to your platform to discuss anything that's going on with that matter, period. So when y'all get on here talk about attorneys and all of that type of stuff, y'all be looking real foolish and dumb, because a real attorney is going to tell you that you need to not speak on anything in regards to that matter. If this is what you're saying that you are experiencing, then let it be that. But when you start participating in something that you say that's supposed to be making you feel some type of way, stressing you out, or causing any type of harm to your lifestyle or your children or whatever, then, I mean, come on now. Let's just be real. Let's just be real on some shit. It's just like, she got on here a total of 3 times, and 2 of the lives disappeared because that girl told her that she was going to release some type of information that Chrissy did not want to be released. Chrissy thought she was going to be able to scare that girl by getting on here, releasing the information that she released. And once she found out that information was not valid, she had to retract and go back and say that was not the person, that was the person's sister. And even though whoever that chick is, or whoever that person is, or whatever that's doing what they doing, like I said, this is not the first time for somebody to go here and do this. So this is not surprising to me. And it shouldn't be surprising to Chrissy either. But Chrissy does not want whatever that girl have on Chrissy to come out. She does not want it to come out. That's why Chrissy went to work and made sure she found out, even if it was, or even if it wasn't the right person, she found somebody that was dear close to her, and she was able to find out who that person was. And that person came forth and was just like, you know what, you need to remove the person's information that you have, because that's not who was doing that. That was me, whatever the case may be, and or whatever, you know. But here's my thing. She when Chrissy did this, Chrissy was talking about how, you know, maybe this person was doing this because they had lost a child, and they had lost that child on March 14th, and she did this on March 15th. And I don't know if that was some type of, oh well, bitch, don't fuck with me because this is the type of person and this is how I get down type of chick. I'm not gonna do it on your baby's anniversary, but I'm gonna do it on the day after type of thing, because you're coming for me and trying to hurt me and my family. So some people think that the tit for tat is what's up. And yeah, you can think that shit is what's up, but you don't know what kind of consequences that may come along with that tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? And if you are gonna do the tit for tat, it's not bright for you to publicize it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get on your social media and let the world know that you gonna do this, okay? That's dumb. Just do it. If you're gonna press charges, press charges. What do your YouTube people need? What do your YouTube subscribers need to know about you pressing charges against somebody for? Even though this is where it surfaced from, it doesn't matter. Once you said what you said about how you felt like your kid's life was in danger and how you was going to do what you needed to do to protect them, then that's what you should have done. But you said somebody broke off into your house. You said that somebody was following your kids. Somebody was following your boyfriend. Somebody was following you this, there, and everywhere. But you keep coming to your platform talking about this shit. You have yet to let it go. And just handle it off of YouTube. Handle it off of YouTube. Do what you got to do. However you see fit, do it. But you don't got to keep coming to YouTube talking about it, because you're adding more fuel to the fire. You doxed the wrong person, and you shouldn't have been trying to dox nobody anyway. You should have been handling it another way. So how you gonna sit here talking about you went to the police and you have a whole attorney, but you doing illegal shit by doxing people's information? How are you doxing people's information, but you have a whole attorney and you don't went to the police office? You don't went to the police station and shit. It makes no sense to me. It's just things that make you go, oh, really? And then she was like, oh, well, I went to the police today. I just didn't want to give don't listen to what she said. She fast talk y'all stupid asses, and y'all don't even be paying attention. I'm talking to these Chrissy cousins that's always hanging on to her every word. This is what she said. She said that she had never found no type of report, no type of nothing on this situation until today, which is what? St. Patrick's Day, which is what? The 17th, which she did the video, what? On March 15th? I mean, just make it make sense. It makes none to me whatsoever. So you didn't have no type of report on this woman that's supposed to be doxing, stalking, and harassing you. You didn't have no type of report. But then you're going to say, oh, well, I didn't want to make a report because I didn't want to give them the wrong name. But you didn't know you had the wrong name, right? So how are you going to say that? You didn't know that you had the wrong name. Or that you didn't know that. So how could you say that you don't want to file a report because you don't want to give them the wrong name? You didn't know you had the wrong name, and just recently. I couldn't even get my damn words out. You just found that out. That's something that you just found out. You really thought that who you were doxing was the person that was really actually doing the things that they were doing to you, but it wasn't her. It was her sister. So you really was strong in your mind, like, yeah, I got you, bitch, but you doxed the wrong person. Now, what if her sister would have came for you and your kids in a way that the sister wasn't even coming? Then you put your kids in more danger by responding in the way that you're responding, instead of just letting it go, letting it be, and not responding to it on YouTube, but responding to it off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's best to handle things and move in silence than to be on here talking about yeah, I know who you are. Yeah, I know who your sisters is. I know who your mama is. I know who your kids are. Like, you stuck her adding fuel to the fire with the bullshit, but you saying that your kids' lives is in danger. That's not the way that a mother was going to act with your kids' lives is in danger. You putting them in more danger by doing that. By taunting the person that you say that's taunting you. It doesn't make any sense, y'all. Drop the comments down below and let me know if it makes sense to you, because it makes none to me whatsoever. I mean, if you feel like your kids' lives is in danger, the last thing you're going to want to do is keep coming to YouTube or any platform and keep talking about something about somebody that's stalking and harassing you. If anything, you're going to find out who that person is and you're going to confirm that shit and you're going to go from there. Period. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to let YouTube know about you finding out who this person is that's been harassing you and been stalking you or whatever. You ain't got to let them know. Just as long as you know. And the people around you know. As long as the people that need to know, then the people that don't need to know, you don't have to tell them shit. But she kept coming on here is because she was looking stupid. And she's still trying to deflect from the fact that she has a whole domestic violence situation going on in her household. Okay, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but it's all funny games and it's all cool and say don't worry about it, don't talk about it, and oh, y'all don't have to keep talking about that because she didn't bring it to YouTube, or it's not a big deal. Oh, don't act like you ain't never gone through this and this and the third. See, that's what the problem is. That's why there's a lot of women that come up dead because of shit like that. Because y'all want people to turn a blind eye to what's actually that can be visibly seen. That some type of abuse can be being endured or whatever, and you don't even know. It could be, but you don't know. But you know what I'm saying? If there's some type of evidence that could actually pinpoint that to be true, then I mean, come on now. There's a whole fucking mugshot out here. A whole mugshot. He's still there. But she's online talking about this person is stalking and harassing her because of what they're doing. No, she don't want that information to come out. She don't want that information to hit these YouTube streets is what it is. She don't want the record of what her boyfriend done did to come out and people to talk about it verbatim. She don't want that to go down. She does not want that information to be disclosed whatsoever. And I understand it, because just because it's public information don't mean that you can taunt people with it or whatever. But she's not trying to let that information out there. She does not want anybody to know anything about what happened on that particular day and why he got charged. And not only that, why he ended up getting put back in jail, on the 1st of this month, again, for violating it or whatever. So yeah, she's not calling no cops over there. That shit's done and over with. That was a lie. She ain't called no cops over there because she still got that man over there. And if there's a protection order in place, hell, that's the last thing she wants to do is call the police over there, okay? And if people already know her address and can tell say that he's over there and he's living there, she still got him there or whatever. Yeah, she's not trying to do that. That's why she's been doing what that girl tell her to do. Like, yeah, but you better take that video down. And the video's just been disappearing. So she's been following suit as to what that girl's been saying. And then she said, oh, she's been texting my phone from this time all the way from this morning to the end of the day. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, girl, why don't you just let it go and just take your L and just go about your business? Like, it's not even that serious. Like, now it was just like, it's not, this thing is just like, oh, it's, it's like a joke. If y'all just really listen and look and listen to what you listen, observe that shit to the T. Everything that you need to know is right there in your face. That girl did not do that because she was trying to really protect her children. She did that because she was trying to protect herself. She didn't want whatever that girl had to come out. She did not want that ride record to drop or whatever. She did not want any of that information to be disclosed. And that's why she got on her as fast as she did and said, look, this is who this person is. And yeah, you better leave me alone. I know who you are, and whoop whoop whoop. And that's why every time the foot on that person's channel would disappear and then come back, disappear, people just kept making videos like, yeah, it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun and, blah, blah, blah. And yeah. Not realizing that this girl could come back in another way. Y'all say that she done created like a million channels or whatever or not, and she's known for creating and deleting or whatever. So I'm just saying, what was really what was supposed to happen with this? Like, what was it supposed to change? Or I just don't know. I just know that this shit on this app is ridiculous as hell. You got doxers that get mad about getting doxed. You got doxers that have selective outrage when certain people get doxed. It just depends on who that person is to get doxed, where the outrages come from. And these people be doxers their damn selves. It's interesting to me. And it makes no damn sense all in the same thing, in the same breath. Okay? So Chrissy was able to find that person the way that she found that person, you know, because you know what? I'm not going to, you know what? Chrissy, now. You really don't want me to go there, but I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you live, sister. I really am gonna let you. I'm gonna let you be great in this moment that you have right now. But yeah, you know all about how to do all of that stuff. You know all about how to do that, don't you? About how to find people and things of that nature. Hmm. Y'all don't need to be fooled. Don't believe the hype of the things that you be seeing sometimes. Even sugar looks like salt. Salt looks like sugar. Cocaine too. You know what I'm saying? Powder, all that. I'm just saying. It be some really crazy shit that be going on this app that y'all really don't be knowing about. Okay? And it's really ridiculous and beyond. I mean, it's beyond me because these people are too old to be doing the things that they do, but they seem to like to do this type of shit, and they do it day in and day out, and they seem to not to get tired out or nothing. And I just be sitting up here watching this shit, just shaking my head because it's a whole lot of potential and a whole lot of wasted talent just on here doing a whole bunch of bullshit and nonsense every day. But to call yourself trying to dox somebody that dox you when you dox wrong, that's sad. That's sad as hell. It really is. That's why she should have really considered in trying to really try to contact somebody like she said she was and actually really get some real officials involved and not sit up there and try to use scare tactics like, bitch, you need to not talk about me. You need to not bring this to the internet because, honey, I didn't bring it to the internet and you're not going to either. And if you do, then I guess we're going to go back and forth because she was saying that every time that Foot on Neck went live, she was going to go live too. So I'm just like, you know what? At this point, this is just a little childish ass game. And she swept her down and she's trying to protect herself and her children. But yes, she keeps hopping on YouTube telling y'all her every single move because you want to know what? She plays a lot of checkers and no chess. She's not a chess player as I thought she was. But anyways, drop the comments down below. Let me know how y'all feel about this here video or whatever. I mean, it just makes no sense to me that all of this is going on and this is how she's handling it. Instead of moving in silence, you know what I'm saying? Because you said that, you was really just like up and, you was feeling some type of way when this first started going on because you like, who is this person? I can't even, I don't know who this person is. They behind the screen and they just think they're going to be able to taunt me and I don't know who they are. I'm about to find out who they are. Yeah. And you did that, right? You didn't actually find out who that person was. You found out who that person's sister is. Okay. Mm-hmm. And it ended up being the wrong person. Handle it the correct way. If you feel like your life is in danger, go talk to the real officials like you say that you did, because you didn't. Just like you never filed no type of police report about that so-called break-in. And this whole CPS call or whatever that you so-called received as well that you don't talk about, but you occasionally mention it, when it's convenient. I'm just saying. But if y'all want to believe the bullshit that girl be talking about, then that's on y'all. But I call bullshit when I see bullshit. And really and truly, like I said, if you feel like your kids' lives is in danger, the last thing you're going to do is take to your platform and talk about how you're handling the situation. If you have an attorney, your attorney is not going to tell you to get on social media and discuss anything that they are handling for you behind the scenes. It wouldn't make any sense because you could fuck up your case. But y'all lie so much about these attorneys and using these scare tactics and shit, and then want to chalk it up to people harassing and bullying y'all as if like y'all have to be on YouTube, as if like this is not a choice, as if like there's not other jobs. Yes, you have the right to be here. You have earned your place here, and nobody should be trying to run you nowhere. But at the same time, though, you don't have to take to your platform and address every single damn thing, because you're going to keep addressing this shit because there's going to be more people just like that one person that you call yourself trying to get rid of. They come and they go. They come, they talk their shit, they say what they gonna do, how they gonna do it, and the next thing you know, somebody is finding out who they are and doing the same thing to them, and they don't like it. You can't be a doxer and don't want to be doxed. You can't be a doxer and have selective outrage when it comes to certain people getting doxed, but you don't mind when a person that you don't like is being doxed. Just don't make any sense to me. That shit is stupid. Very hypocritical. If you know that you dox and you do that type of shit, then it doesn't matter. If you know that you have did it, you support somebody that have done it, then I mean, I don't understand what the fake outrage comes from when it comes to a certain individual. Nobody should be getting doxxed on this app. It should be to the point to where nobody should feel like they should have to go that far, to where they should have to be so invested into somebody to where they feel like they have to go and dig up somebody's personal life and try to use it against them to try to humiliate or embarrass them. I'm just saying, like, it just don't make any sense. But if it makes sense to you, if you like it, you love it, then hey, I guess that's what it is. But I just know that that's just not what it is over here. But drop the comments down below. Let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation, because I'm just was shaking my head about it, and it just didn't make any sense to me for a mother of 9 children to feel like her life is in danger, but yet she has no problem with keep coming to YouTube about an issue that she should have been handling off of YouTube, because this is where it started. But yet you added more fuel to the fire for your family to be in danger because you're playing a dangerous game with a person now that you know that suffered from some type of mental illness. And you don't know how she's going to come now that you have exposed her when you didn't even have to do that. All you had to do was find out who she was, of course, since she's doing all the things that she's doing to you, if that's what you wanted to do. But you didn't have to take to your platform to do it. But the only reason why you did it is because you were trying to scare her off so that she wouldn't expose whatever it is that you don't want her to expose. Let's just be real clear on that shit, okay?